front of the court is now in session. Judge's case of Brown.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Mr. Brown,
Yes.
you brought this case before the court.
I did.
What's going on?
Well, she left when our son was 11 months old. He's 10
11
now.
months?
11 months, yes. And she chose to pursue her career.
Wait a minute,
being a
I got
parent.
hung up. You said 11 months
11
and he's
months.
10 years old
And
now?
he's 10 years old now. She chose her career over being a parent, although she wanted to be a parent, and left me with the child. It's been hard. I do what I can do. I take care of our son. She's still chasing her dreams. Nothing wrong with that, but she did decide to have a child, and I just want to know what happened. Some kind of financial compensation if she's chasing her dreams and making all the money she wants to make. Maybe she can just throw some money our way, and that'll be fine.
Buckle up, guys. Today, we're diving into a case where a father is standing up after 10 years of doing it all, raising, nurturing, and supporting his son solo. From the jump, you can feel the pain and frustration in Mr. Brown's voice. He's not bitter, he's tired. Tired of being both mom and dad while the child's biological mother chased her career dreams. It's not about her ambition, it's about responsibility. The child was left behind, and now that she's doing well financially, he's asking for something that should have been a given: support. This isn't about punishment, it's about fairness. The court doesn't just deal with broken promises, it demands accountability. When one parent checks out, the other shouldn't have to carry it all without help.
There would be fine, and I agree with that,
Yeah.
ma'am. Is there a reason that you have not paid this man child support? He's been having your son for 10 years.
He said throw some money their way. What that mean? Throw some money their way?
Would you clarify for her
Well,
what
if
you
she
mean by
doesn't
that,
want to
sir?
be in his life and be around and be a mother, and I have to be the father and the mother, then maybe I should be compensated for being the father and the mother.
You mean by her paying child support?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all he
support.
looks for is money.
Well, he would
Okay,
like to play
it
baseball.
takes more than air to raise a child, ma'am. You have to pay something. What else do you want him to receive to be able to raise this child? I'm listening.
And our child has dreams.
He needs to get a job and stop trying to
Okay,
depend on
no,
me.
what you need to do is listen to what I'm saying and answer my question and not worry about what he has going on. Everything is about you right now.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, it is. We'll get to the money part in just a minute in terms of calculations because this child has been with him for a long time.
Guys, the courtroom tension rises as the judge cuts through the noise. The mom hasn't paid a dime in a decade, despite her child living with the father the entire time. And when asked why, no real answer. Instead, she deflects, even questions whether he works. But here's the thing. The judge makes it clear. It doesn't matter whether he's clocking in somewhere or not. He's doing the job that counts, raising their child. And while mom throws out claims that she's been throwing money his way, none of that holds weight without proof or consistency. Raising a kid is not a part-time gig or a casual favor. It's a full-time job. This courtroom is about to serve a dose of justice.
Assistance, and based on what you've turned in, you've made money and you have not given anything to him for your child. It's absurd.
I've been throwing money his way. And I don't know what he been doing with it. Because I
Raising-
make over $85,000 a year.
Excuse me?
Over $85,000 a year.
You make over $85,000
Over
a year.
$85,000
She hasn't
a
given
year,
you
and
any
I've
money,
been-
sir?
Not too much. And really,
Not too-
the thing is,
This dude is lying. This
The thing
dude is
is-
lying.
Excuse me. I can't listen to both of y'all at the same time. I have 2 ears, but I only can listen to one person
well, the
at a
thing
time.
is, well, she's all free pursuing her career. I have to watch the child.
Wait a
And
minute. What kind?
Watch the
What
child.
kind of, ma'am?
Well,
please.
it's hard to find a job and take care of a kid.
What kind of career does she have?
She's an esthetician,
Okay.
eyelashes, taking care of people's eyelashes.
Okay.
She makes pretty good money at it, actually. She's good at her job.
And
Okay.
she
I would
work
give her
hard
that.
for it too.
However,
Ma'am.
diapers and
Excuse me, sir. All this extra and this attitude, I'm the only person that can have an attitude in here, okay? Yes, it's right. So I'm gonna need you to tone it down a little bit, okay? Thanks. Go ahead, sir.
And our 10-year-old is a growing boy, and he has a lot of things he'd like to do, and it's very hard for me. I don't want to get any government assistance. I would like to do it as best as I can on my own.
All right, here's where the judge zeroes in. She's fed up with the mother's attitude and makes it crystal clear. It's not about your career. It's about your child. The father breaks down the real struggle. He's juggling everything just to give his son a decent life. He's turning down government help out of pride and love, but he's stretched thin. The emotional weight hits when he says he can't go back to school because he's stuck in survival mode. Meanwhile, the mom is making decent money as an esthetician. No shade to her hustle, but she can't ignore the cost of a child's growth, just because she's focused on lashes. There's a kid in the middle here with real needs, real dreams, and he deserves real support.
However, I can't go back to school and take care of our son and have a job and run a business. Is very hard, and
I imagine so.
It is.
I imagine so. What type of expenses does your son have?
He has normal childhood expenses, food.
Is he involved in extracurricular activities?
Yes, he likes to read. He likes games. I like to keep him with electronics and things to, spark his interest.
What type of extracurricular activities?
He likes go-karts, motorcycles. He likes race cars, train sets, video games. He likes going out to the park, going to the lake, and all that.
Ma'am, do you hear all of that? All of that costs money.
It sure does, and like he said, I've been throwing money their way.
Every now and then, it hasn't been consistent.
It's not very consistent.
And it clearly cannot be consistent. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a reason to be here.
Does he have a job? Can you ask him that question?
Ma'am, you know what? He's taking care of the child.
Doing what though?
The child lives with him, correct?
Correct.
Right. So whether he works or not, it doesn't matter to me.
This part cuts deep. The father gets emotional, listing off all the little things that add up: food, hobbies, dreams. His son is curious, creative, and full of life, but it all takes money. Meanwhile, the mom shrugs it off, claiming she's thrown him money now and then. But let's be real, that's not how parenting works. The judge reminds her, if it was consistent support, we wouldn't be here. The most chilling moment? When the father says the child keeps asking why his mother doesn't want to be around. That's not something you can throw money at. That's a deep wound. Parenting isn't just about income. It's about showing up. And right now, only one of them is doing that.
You all's child, and you're not doing anything consistently. So we're going to make that change.
According to him, though, right?
I want to see you do the same. After I finish with these calculations. Okay. So, who carries health insurance?
Obviously not him.
Do you carry it? Do you carry health insurance for the child?
Ask him.
Do you carry health insurance for
all the information?
Ma'am.
Well, see, that's the problem. I have a hard time communicating with her. Communication.
I'm having a hard time communicating with her, so I can't even imagine what you have to deal with and talking to her about the child.
And he just wants to know where his mother is and why she doesn't want to be part of our lives, and why she doesn't want to come around, why she wasn't involved in any of his after-school activities.
That is a legitimate concern. That is a
teachers
legitimate
want to
concern.
know where his mother
Sir,
is.
Who pays health insurance for the child?
Well, the health insurance, it's kind of hard right now.
So he doesn't have any health
He has
insurance
no health
coverage right
no,
now.
He has no health insurance.
Please.
Here's where the gavel drops hard. The judge starts breaking down the reality check. No health insurance, no stable financial help, no presence. The mother barely answers questions, dodging accountability with attitude. And the father? He's just trying to figure out how to protect his child's future. The judge makes a powerful point. Whether the dad works or not isn't the issue. He's the one actually raising the kid. And if mom wants to claim she's successful and self-sufficient, it's time her actions match that talk. She's about to learn that chasing your dreams doesn't excuse you from the responsibilities you signed up for.
I'm going to fix that right now. So, according to your own testimony and your tax returns and your 1099s, it does equate to about $85,000 a year. So what we're going to do is order you to pay child support. Based on your gross, it comes out to $7,083.33. And right now, the child isn't covered on any sort of health insurance coverage, so you're also going to be responsible for obtaining health insurance for the child, okay? And I'm going to order you do that within 30 days. That's what you're going to have to do. I have your net resources at $5,138.10. So your child support obligation monthly, and giving you credit, how many other children did you say?
I have 4.
4, okay. So giving you credit for your other children, your child support obligation comes out to $698.78. And I'm also going to order you pay back support to this man. He requested in his paperwork that you pay back support to him. It's known as retroactive child support. In Texas, it can go back the last 4 years. So in calculating what your monthly child support obligation should be for the past 4 years, child support back pay is $33,541.44. And I'm going to have you repay that monthly at $1,000. So your total monthly obligation is $1,698.78 for child support obligation. Any questions about that?
As long as he get a job and stop living off of me.
You know what, ma'am? He can't be living off of you if you haven't given him anything consistently.
That's according to him.
Okay, well, you haven't provided me with anything different. Okay, so, exactly. Is there anything further, sir?
No, not too much. As long as she doesn't want to be around and she's willing to financially help support him, then maybe I can go off and further my education and be a better father and mother.
Sounds good to me. So, if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
This is where justice kicks in. The judge lays it all out. Mom makes over $85,000 a year and yet gave next to nothing to support her son. So now, she's officially ordered to pay monthly child support and get the child health insurance within 30 days. But that's not all. She's also hit with retroactive support, covering 4 years of unpaid dues, totaling over $33,000. It all adds up to nearly $1,700 a month. And still, she has the audacity to call him a freeloader? The judge shuts that down quick. Reality check. You can't accuse someone of living off you when you've given nothing. This judgment isn't just about money. It's about restoring balance and respect to the parent who's been holding it down alone.